Good morning. Today is August 26th. This is day 116 on the trail for me. Got 14 miles to go. I just parked on the north side of the Massachusetts city of Dalton, southbound, as always. And I've got about a mile to go through town. And then we're going to pick up the trail just south of Dalton, even though the trail does go through Dalton. But we're going to hit wilderness, hit the forest per se, just south of Dalton. I got 14 miles to go today. Took yesterday off. Had a little bit of a moderate leg injury. Took yesterday off, did a lot of things. Got my oil changed. My tires rotated. Got to keep that warranty up with Firestone. And just rested. I needed it. I had gone 5 days. I think just short of 70 miles in 5 days. Somewhere between 60 and 70. I'm not exactly sure. Bought some new socks. Can't say I really like those socks. At least so far I don't like them. But here's the trail. Just goes right through town. I will say that the towns up here, Pittsfield seems to be the major town. There are a number of little towns, villages, that surround Pittsfield. Lee, Lenox, Dalton, Cheshire are all very nice. Pretty nice church there. Check out that big old church bell up there. That baby must be about 10 feet in diameter. And then didn't know that such things as guild halls even existed anymore. But there it is, the guild hall. I would imagine that might be the Union headquarters. I'm not sure. Yeah, this is the Housatonic River up here in Dalton. Looks more like a pond to me. Certainly not flowing, so there must be a dam here. Yeah, power source for the old factory. Yeah, this baby is still generating some power. Hydro. Don't know what kind of factory it is, but it's still in operation, or appears to be in operation. Well, just finally at the south end of Dalton here. Hit a railroad track. Always good to see a moving train passing by. After all, that little engine that thought he could, who reminded himself, I think I can, was the little guy. But you know what? He made it over the mountain, just like this train. None of the others thought he could do it. But he thought he could. And he kept saying to himself, I think I can. Because there was a greater good he knew that he was chugging for. and it was to bring happiness to others. That's what I love about that story. The little engine that could. That's where I picked up my name. I think I can. There he goes. Let's see if we can get his back end here. Gotta get up. I think I can. There he goes. Okay, maybe a mile south of Dalton. Just a nice shot here. Going along the top of a ravine. You can see the ravine down below. And we're going to be scooting up to the ridge. Doesn't look like a tough one. I don't think anything here is going to be all that tough. Now here I've got an option. I could kind of like take that side trail, or I'm sure that's the regular trail. Very often there are these little side trails you can kind of take. They might be 20 yards. Yeah, I probably could have taken it. Sometimes they're a little tougher. They look good. But by the time you scout it out, you find out that you should have just taken the trail. Really, not all that much difference. Yeah, see. So, even at this, I really should have both poles in the ground. Okay, so I'm about maybe not quite 3 miles south of Dalton, and I ran into some folks who I've come across the last few days. Huck and Turbo Turtle and Cheese. Yeah. So they're going to each take however much time they'd like to describe what they're doing, how they like it, any injuries, anything relevant.
The north has been beautiful. Yeah, just walk ever since we crossed the Mason-Dixon line, walking north. It's been, I love it. So
yeah.
Everything. It's kind of weird. It feels a lot like North Carolina too, for some reason.
Right, the roots.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, but then just the views, like, I don't know, the surrounding area has been very beautiful. It's like a little bit different than anything we've got into in a while.
Yeah,
I like
and you're South Carolinian.
South Carolina, yeah.
South Carolinian, as you are too, correct?
Yes.
Easily. Right over by Lake Hartwell?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's me.
How do you like it so far? Great adventure for you?
Yeah.
You're going to be back?
Oh,
yeah.
Seriously?
We're on the PCT or something. It's definitely not the end.
Okay.
But yeah, this was a bucket list for me.
Super.
And then I dragged him along.
Yeah, great.
So, yeah.
You're young to have a bucket list, by the way.
Yeah. Well, I read a book in like elementary school, The Walk in the Woods by Bill Bryson.
Yeah.
And I learned about the trail, and then I was like, I'm gonna do that one day. And then I graduated college, and it's like, I'm just gonna go hike the trail.
Do it. Okay. Yeah. Excellent. Great. And Huck.
Yeah. I'm from Jacksonville, Florida. This is something I've always wanted to do since I was 18 years old. I'm 28 now. About 10 years for me to finally get the balls to do it. And I'm almost there. We're almost there.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
Great adventure.
Yeah, right. It's all over except just a couple little states, right? Okay.
Like yeah, we're so close.
Yeah.
3 states down. Let the countdown begin.
Beautiful. Well, I will not see you there this year. If I finish, it'll have to wait until next year.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got another week and a half. Yeah, when I finish. There you go. Okay, great. Thanks so much. Yeah, and be safe. If only I knew that I could eat one of these things. I am dying. What is wrong with me? Why in the world haven't I checked out yet? Edible mushrooms growing on trees. Okay. Oh, man. Okay, here's that mushroom. I picked the top one. and I am 90% sure he's going to be edible. I'm going to put him in my pack. Well, this is as good a view as I'm going to get here today. I'm just north of Blotts Road. Wish I could tell you exactly which way I'm looking at, but that's got to be out to the east, then out to the north, could be the northwest. Well, definitely over halfway. I've got 6.5 to go. I guess I've come 7.5. It's been relatively easy so far. Gets easier. I'm at Blotts Road and southbound, and I just heard from Regina. I got a text from her. She did in fact run into the Blackalachian. I will be seeing him on this stretch. Looking forward to that. All right, I think I can. Okay, probably about 5 to go here for the day. I'm 90% sure that this stream here has to originate in a pond. Something tells me that the pond is straight ahead and it empties like so. I saw a little crayfish or two in there. And down we go. Okay, I knew, or I just had a chance that I'd be lucky and meet this fella. I've been watching his YouTubes for the last 2+ months. This is the Blackalachian. I think he's got a real name though that he goes by, which is what?
Daniel.
Daniel, yes. But it's Logo, yeah?
Yeah, Logo. That's my. I rap too. I also rap. It may not be suitable for everybody. I will tell you it's explicit.
Okay.
But, I got some clean songs too. I got some things for everybody. You know?
Okay, good, good.
But yeah, that's my rap name.
Okay, good. Yeah, I like both kinds, by the way, even though I'm an older guy. When did you start? And I know you're going to make it. Everybody tells me you're an athlete, not just a rapper.
Yeah, well, I started in April 17th, so it's day 131.
Yeah.
I know, everybody's like, some people are like, you might not make it, maybe need to flip up the katana, but we're not stressing anything, man. We'll make it there. Even, we had enough rain and all that to go through. I want to experience all 4 seasons up here, so, I want to do a little bit of everything.
Cool. I am so glad I met you.
Oh, yeah, likewise, man.
Yeah,
cool.
Okay. I'll have to tell you about my channel in a second, and then we'll take it from there. Okay, thanks. Good.